Hey guys, it's Adrian here. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel down below for more mixing and recording tutorials. I also do guitar videos and I'm posting videos up twice a week. Have a good one.
Alright guys, so I'm starting a new series of videos for mixing a song from scratch, and these are going to be just a few videos. First one's going to be preparing your tracks, your stems, setting up your session, and we're going to be mixing drums. In the next video we're going to be doing guitar and vocals, and then the last video is going to be using reverbs, delays, sends, doing automation, and finishing off your mix, doing things like bus compression and bouncing. So I'm inside Pro Tools. I've got all my tracks loaded up. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to just listen to the song and keep all the faders at 0, and we're going to get a feel for the music. We're going to have a look at what we're working with, and we're going to map out a plan in our head on what we want the song to sound like. It's mixing is, to me, it's like driving a car. You can't just bring up faders and hope for the best and just decide to go anywhere with what you're doing. You need to have a plan. You need to map out your route so you can have a smooth ride, and it just makes things a lot quicker and a lot easier. So we're going to hit play. We can go to start the song. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to rename all my tracks, organize them, and have them set up in a logical order. So we'll do this, and then I'll talk about everything else later.
Sometimes you wait to see yourself. Be a
Okay, so that's the song from start to finish. The first thing we're going to do from here is I'm just going to make some markers. With the start and the end. Let's do the tail here. And this is going to help when we are bouncing our tracks. So, I've got a general idea of how I want the song to end up to be. I want it to sound pretty aggressive, pretty energetic, and yeah, I want everything to sound really full. I want to have a big snare sound in this track especially. I want the guitars to be pretty loud in the mix and pretty raw and aggressive, and I want the vocal to be in your face and not very buried and sit back. So we're gonna go, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make some groups. We're gonna call drums. I'm just can't really see the screen here, but on the side of Pro Tools, do groups. Bass. And guitars. And this is going to be vocals. Sweet, so now we've got that all set up. Disable them all. And we're going to go to a track, new. And we're going to make a master fader track. This is master 1, we'll just change it to master. So what this master fader track is the overall volume sum of everything, all the tracks here. So we can control the level of everything here. We can see how loud everything is, which is really what we're doing. We want to see how loud it is. So just an example, I'll play the song and I'll bring the level down, everything will change. So there we go. If you don't know what that is, I'll just put that back to 0. Okay, so we're gonna go, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight all our drum tracks. We're gonna go here where it says Analog 1. This is our outputs in Pro Tools, and we're gonna go to new track, and we're gonna make a bus. And we're just going to call it drums. And it brings it over here, but we're just going to move this across. So, and we'll solo safe it. And by solo safing it, that way if we solo any of these tracks that are going to it, it's going to be hurt. Otherwise, if we take it off, we would have to solo this again, just to be able to hear one or any of these tracks that are going to it. So really this becomes like this master fader for whatever tracks it's going to. So you can see we've got all of our drum tracks going towards it. So this is an overall volume level for them all. And we could also apply effects and plugins to this as well. Okay, so we're going to do this for our bass again as well. If you're on a Mac, you could hold down Shift and Option. Highlight the tracks you want using Shift, highlight Shift and Option. You do the same thing with what we call bass bus. Great. And we do the same thing with guitars. So we just keep on doing this over and over. The new track. We'll make sure again that we solo safe. By doing that on a Mac, you just hit Command. And we don't necessarily have to do it on the vocals, so we won't do that. We'll leave that one alone. As you can see, there's really one main vocal track and the rest are BVs. Okay. So now we will grab our groups. And we'll turn down all the faders. And we'll go back to the start. We'll hit play and we will start to bring up and mix from bottom to the top.